Namaskar everybody. I am Kshitij Khandelwal from class 8th E and today I am going to explain you removal of metal from e-waste. What is e-waste? So today we are living in a world in which a large number of gadgets are invented. We are so much dependent on these electronic gadgets that we can't even imagine a day without them. Such a great use of electronic gadgets produces a lot of waste too. And this waste is called e-waste or electronic waste. So let's study the characteristics of e-waste. Whenever we think about e-waste, the first thing which comes in our mind is broken gadgets. Generally, e-waste is non-biodegradable. It mostly consists of metals and plastics. Due to its non-biodegradable nature, e-waste is also harming the environment. Recycling and upcycling of metals from e-waste. So today we will be focusing on the recycling of metals present in e-waste. In today's world, metals are one of the most important materials used for the production of many things. The metal parts from the e-waste should be recycled or upcycled. Recycling means to use them to make other things, and upcycling means to use them to make other things which are higher in value from the gadgets they were used in. So now let's study what can be done. Most of the metal parts in e-waste are made of alloys. So we can either use those alloys only or we can extract metals from them. So the basic methods which we can use are as follows. The e-waste should be collected and the metal parts of the broken devices should be separated firstly. Then they should be given in factories where the metal parts should undergo processes by which we can obtain pure metals which can be used for other purposes. Or we can do one more thing. The parts can also be used directly in the procedure of making new devices if they are in a good state. Now let's discuss how pure metals can be separated from alloys. So first method is hydrometallurgy. The process of hydrometallurgy can be used to separate the pure metals. This method is generally used in the extraction of metals from their ores. In this processes, the metals separated from the e-waste are reached in acidic or alkalic solutions. Then they are concentrated by various methods such as precipitation, cementation, solvent extraction, etc. Now when the metals are separated, they can be used in formation of new alloys too. Now second method. This method is liquation. This method is also a metallurgical process that it is also used in separating metals from their ores. And it can also be used in separating the metals from their alloys. So now let's study how this process works. Now let me explain this method further. So here we are having a furnace. Now the alloy is placed on the sloping floor of this furnace and then the temperature of the furnace is maintained by keeping it slightly above the melting point of the metal to be separated. For example, we are separating iron. So the temperature is kept more than the melting point of iron, but that too only slightly more so that other metals don't melt. The metal required melts and flows down and then it is collected. So for example, as we are taking iron, so iron flows down and it is collected here, and the other metals which have higher melting point are collected here as impurities. This is how this process works. Where the metal we got can be used. So the metal we got can be used in many things, like the metal parts can be used to make parts of computers, laptops, smartphones, or other gadgets also. They can be used to make parts of automobiles and vehicles. And the metal we have got by the two processes, they can also be used in various processes such as construction work, and they can use in many more other ways. If this method of recycling and upcycling is practiced properly, then it will help a lot in the reduction of e-waste. Thank you.